Hi friends, now look at this automata. Here Q1 is the initial state and Q3 is the final states. There are only two input symbols A and B. Suppose we have to find where the machine would be after reading the input string A double B. We have to find where the machine would be after reading this string of input symbols. Remember one thing, whenever machine starts reading any input symbol or any string of input symbol, it always starts from initial state. That's why it is called the initial state, because it initiates from here. It starts from here reading the input symbol. Now first of all, it will, and the second thing is, which I would like to tell you, it reads the input string from left to right. First, it will read the input symbol A, then B, and then this one. So it starts from here, and initially it is in its initial state Q1. Now we have to find where it would be after reading the input symbol A. So the transition of Q1 for input symbol A is delta Q1 A equals to Q1. So on reading the input symbol A, machine will remain in its initial state Q1. So this, now we move to state Q2. Now we move to input symbol B. Now machine will read the input symbol B, and it is again in state Q1, because after reading input symbol A, it remains in Q1. So now machine is in Q1 state and input symbol is B. So after reading the input symbol B, it will jump to Q2. Delta Q1 B equals to Q2. So now the machine is in state Q2, and now it has to read this input symbol B. It is Q2. It is in state Q2, and it has to read input symbol B. Now when it is in state Q2 and it reads input symbol B, it transits to state Q3, which is the final state. So after reading this, it will jump to final, after reading this input symbol B, it jumps from initial state Q2 to Q3, which is the final state. Right? Now one more thing which I would like to discuss with you. When a machine reads any string, and after reading that string it comes to the final state, then that string is accepted by this automata. So it means whenever we apply a string S to its initial state Q1, and after reading this, machine jumps to any final state, then it means string S is accepted by automata. So in this automata, after reading the string A double B, machine transited to Q3. It means A double B is a string accepted by this automata. Now let's find its transition for another input string A B B A. Right? A B B A. Now when it reads an input string, it starts from initial state. Now suppose now first it will read input symbol A, then B, then B, then this one. Initially it is in its initial state Q1. Then after reading this Q1, it will jump to, when it is in Q1, after reading this input symbol A, it will again jump to Q1 state. See this transition. Now from here, it has to read next input symbol P. Now when it reads P, it jumps to next state Q2. Now it is in state Q2. Now here again, it has to read P. So when it reads P, it comes to state Q3. Alright. Now it is in state Q3 and it has to read input symbol A. After reading this input symbol A, it transits to Q2. It transits to Q2. Right? Now see, Q2 is not a final state. Therefore, this string ABBA is not accepted by this automata. Right? So a string is only accepted by automata if and only if reading this string, machine jumps from its initial state to final state. Here, after reading this string, it jumps from initial state to Q2 state, which is not final. Therefore, this string is not accepted by this automata. Now, one more thing. We can visualize this automata as a machine which has an input tape and a read head. And this input tape is provided by input symbol A1, B1, C1, something like that, and a finite control. What this finite control does, this read head, right, reads the symbol which is under current symbol which is pointed by this head, and after reading this symbol, this read head shifts to right positions. First it will read A, then it will read this one, second symbol here it is supposed to be. And what this finite control does, whenever it reads an input symbol, it changes the state of the machine. So finite automata can be visualized as a machine having an input tape, a read head, and a finite control. Thank you.